Serious note, the largest egg producer in the Southwest, which is headquartered right here in Arizona, employs a lot of people. It has been decimated by the bird flu. The president and CEO says they have lost millions of chickens over the past 2 weeks because of it.
12 News journalist Chase Golightly explains why recovering from this outbreak could take years, leaving questions about Arizona's egg supply.
The majority of Hickman family farms will have to be shut down for the next 2 years, and hundreds of workers will be laid off as they rebuild.
It's devastating to us. But
Glenn
it's
Hickman,
really
the
not
president
a
and
large
CEO of
production
Hickman
station.
Family Farms, announced Friday they lost 95% of the chickens they have in Arizona.
Today, it's 6 million birds.
Most of them dying from bird flu, with a few having to be put down humanely in order not to spread the virus.
The reason we have to dispose of them properly is because with enough continued exposure, you could have a problem.
They noticed hens showing symptoms a few weeks ago, taking action immediately.
We shut down all traffic between farms and all personnel, and it didn't work.
Now, for the first time in 81 years, Hickman Farms, one of the largest suppliers in the country, won't be able to fulfill orders.
There's going to be a lot of those people that are going to be negatively affected.
While the majority of egg operations are being paused, Hickman still has smaller farms in Maricopa and in Colorado, which will continue producing eggs. For them to get back in the full swing of business, Hickman says it will take 2 years to decontaminate and repopulate all their farms, announcing hundreds of workers will have to be laid off because of this.
The worst thing about this whole thing is we're going to have a reduction in force.
What would help them get back up and running faster, Hickman says, is a federally approved bird flu vaccine for the chickens. He says they already vaccinate them for chickenpox, but he says the USDA won't allow them to vaccinate for bird flu because the meat producers don't want it, claiming they wouldn't be able to export chickens to other countries if they did.
We need to be able to start giving it to our flocks, and the quicker that we can start vaccinating our nation's poultry flock, the quicker that we can get back to normalized operations.
So with millions of chickens dead here in Arizona, what does that mean for egg prices? Hickman doesn't believe there will be a sharp increase. He actually expects prices to normalize because while his farms are going through this, he says others are starting to pick back up and will hopefully meet all of that demand. We're in the West Valley. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks. Today